Madam Speaker, to the bill.
To the bill.
Colleagues, I'm very supportive of this bill. There's perhaps no more polarizing issue in this building than violence and guns. And after the tragic events at Sandy Hook and Clackamas Town Center in Boston, while the entire country tends to share in the grief, the polarization regarding the response is almost instant. And yet the one thing that folks from the far left to the far right agree on is that we have to do more in this country to catch mental illness early and treat it before tragedy strikes. This bill is probably one of the most real things that we will do this session to do just that. As the good representatives from the Covered Bridge Capital and southwestern Clackamas County noted, this bill is a screening, not a psychoanalysis or a diagnosis, a screening. And just as an eye screening doesn't diagnose glaucoma, this does not attempt to diagnose anything. It is simply a tool to raise red flags that prompt parents to look further. There was concern expressed by the representative from West Lynn and Tualatin about parents who might not want their children screened, and therefore we should vote no. I strongly disagree. To those who are concerned about kids being inadvertently screened, I would ask, what is the worst thing that's going to happen? A kid is inadvertently screened. A red flag is raised. Their parent takes them to a therapist. It turns out they're fine. A little wasted time, perhaps. But when we fail to cast a broad net and catch mental illness early, what's the worst thing that can happen? I think there are families in Newtown, Clackamas, and Boston who all too well know the answer to that question. There are very few substantive bills that unite Oregonians from the far left to the far right. This is one of them. I strongly urge an aye vote.